Hello everybody, my name is Ulfgarder, and welcome back. Today we are having a Brain Day stream. If you are not familiar with what a Brain Day stream means on this channel, it's pretty straightforward. It just means my brain's doing funky things with its chemical balances and or other things. So we're just here hanging out playing some chill stuff. Today we're going to work on saving some endangered animals. Avitrox, Rad, Bogue, welcome. Thanks for stopping in today. It's good to see y'all. Avitrox, I'm glad to see you made it back safely from your trip this weekend. I meant to ask you yesterday how it went. So how'd it go? While I am awaiting your response, just a reminder for, I know y'all know it, but anybody who watches this as a VOD or maybe hops in later, it is still for 10 days. It is still September, so you can subscribe to your favorite channels on Twitch for a discounted rate. It doesn't take anything away from the channel you want to support. It's just a little more feasible for the people who want to subscribe. You guys are awesome. I don't expect any of you to subscribe. It's mostly, I don't know how common it is for people to be aware of September as an event, so I want to make sure people know so that whatever channel you want to do subscriptions for, you can. Let's see. It was a blast. Stealthy Needle got some metal elf ear cuffs, a necklace, and some opal earrings. Ooh, those sound very nice. You finally splurged on some alexandrite and fashioned it into a bracelet. Very cool. Oh man. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. I'm bummed that work interfered and we weren't able to go with you, but yeah. Let's see. But today, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out. So we're gonna do some zoo stuff. We're gonna just see what we can do. We're gonna start a new zoo and go from there. There's been the most recent DLC for the game came out a couple months ago, and I got it, but I never played it. So this is my first delve into it. For how fun and enjoyable Planet Zoo is, unfortunately, over the years that I've had it, it's kind of become it's become one of my depression games, to the point that I really just kind of have to be having a brain day before my brain's like, hey, you know what you should play today? Some Zoo. So I really haven't delved too much into some of the more recent stuff, even the last one or two DLC packs. But so today we're going to get to do that, and I am super stoked for it. But yeah, Avitrox, I'm looking forward to seeing either the actual things or pictures of the stuff you got at the Ren Fair this weekend, because those all sound awesome. I'm a sucker for opal. Opal is my birthstone, and it just comes in so many different forms and patterns and palettes that I just find it fascinating. But what do we say? Should we get started? Well, first I don't know if you can actually see the screen. I'm pulling up some notes if you can't. Okay, yeah, you can. Nice. Okay, fine. That's okay. So here's what's in the conservation pack. These are the endangered animals that we are gonna be working with today. If the page will pull up for me. I'm excited for those horses. I'll tell you why here in a second. Okay. Critical role. Learn about the critical role zoos take in helping the planet as you expand your own zoo with 5 endangered animals. Przewalski's horse, Amur leopard, scimitar horned oryx, slamong, and axolotl. I'm excited about all these. Alexandrite is mine, hence me wanting some. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was the case. I'm not great at remembering birthstones, but as soon as you said Alexandrite, I was pretty sure that's why you were gunning for it. But yeah, axolotls, if you did not know, are these goofy little adorable things, that have the little fins that stick out and they always look like they're just running on half a brain cell their entire existence, looking around with that goofy blank smile on their face, just going as they float through the water. They're adorable. Przewalski's horse, though, I guess I'll wait until we get started because that's a bit of a story and I don't remember all of it. But the bit I remember, if you're into like wildlife and conservation stuff, it's really cool. I am gonna turn down the audio though because for me, it's very loud in these headphones. So I feel like I am shouting in order for you guys to hear me, or like I have to consciously regulate not to speak way too loud. Alright, so we're going to do a franchise because that's my favorite way to play the game. So all of your stuff is linked together. What? No. Oh, the audio is pretty good? Okay, alright. Well, here's what I can do, Ave. I turn it down for me, but I can turn it up for you. How about that? Let me know if that's good. That's almost max of what I can have the game's output into Streamlabs being, but yeah. Alright, oh, we have so many conservation points. Okay, you always have me on full volume. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see, where do we want to go? Where do we want our zoo to exist? I personally am fond of the tundra or the grassland. So it'll affect just the visual environment around the zoo as a whole, but also temperature. So, yeah, Bogue, the music in this game is awesome. I really enjoy it. There's some great. I think this is one of the games on Steam where you can actually get the soundtrack as a separate thing along with the game. I'm feeling tundra. Well, we can pick it on the map. So this franchise mode, all of these zoos, all of these little pegs are zoos that we've built in the past, me and Fez. And so we can bounce around, but they're all connected. So like our conservation points that we earn are shared between zoos, and we can like breed a certain animal at one zoo to get better ratings for it. But we don't need another nice high stat snow leopard at this zoo, so we can ship it to a different one that does need it and just sort of exchange everything from there. They're all connected. So I really have a blast with it, but we can actually pick where we want it to be. So we can just click on the map and let her rip. So we could do, I'm interested in hearing, chat, if you have opinions on this. And if you don't, that's perfectly okay. I will make a decision. But we can go pretty much anywhere. I mean, I've got one in, I think this one was a shot at Ukraine, but I think I might have missed. We've got one in Sweden. Could put a zoo in Iceland. In Spain. That's temperate. Taiga. Tundra could work. In Iceland, but then we have to pay heating for like everything that isn't a tundra animal. I usually like a lot of the tundra species in this game, so I play it a lot, but taiga is a nice middle ground. Grassland is Savannas are just fun. I think savannas are probably the most interesting biome type on Earth, but that's just me. And we could go to Japan. I've never built in Japan. Do pretty much anywhere in Asia. Taiga, tundra. What do we think? Where would be fun? Apparently we put something in South Africa at one point. Temperate. Let's do a taiga. I like taigas. Let's go. Ooh, I wonder. I think taiga? Bogue says taiga? Okay. I'm thinking right about here. I think that's vaguely like... I'm forgetting exactly where, but I'm shooting vaguely from like Mongolia. But I think that's more up here. Yeah, because it's more steppe. It's not so much mountain. But we'll get close enough. We'll be in like the foothills of the Himalayas. Terrain type, no, we don't want flat. Unfortunately though, I don't know what any of these are. So these are different like pre-established terrain types on the map, and you can terraform all you want. It goes just fine. But I never remember. There's one or two of these height map examples that are really just weird and not good. So let's go with 2, and if 2 isn't good, we'll back out. We need a name for our zoo. As you can see, we have some interesting ones. We have a mix. I took some Nordic-inspired ones. At some point, we have the farm, which is where we literally just farm conservation points. Oops All Primates was a start. I don't think we ever went anywhere with it. But that was the idea. We'll just... I got it. We're just going to be Conservation TTV. And we'll go with that. So this is Astral and Zoo Runic Gate, Astral Enclosures. Those are good. Sorry, Alvatrox, I didn't see those until now. If this ends up being a garbage terrain type on the map, and I back out and do a different one, we'll go with one of those. I like it. But yes, so there's a lot of nuance in this game. So yes, you want to run a zoo that makes a profit, or at least, you know, breaks even to be able to do cool animal stuff. But the animal management is really fun. They actually have some genetic variety within species that you can, both that affect their visuals and like their lifespan, stuff like that. And you can do, as you might have seen on the bottom of the screen tips at first, was inbreeding can become a problem if you're not keeping up, especially on like pack animals or herd animals that have big enclosures. If you don't keep up with it, inbreeding, it just lowers their stats, so you don't get as good of offspring. And that matters both for attracting guests. Guests notice if the animals are of a better, you know, a better genetic quality, as well as the actual stats of the children. So I always kind of struggle. This is a weird one. This is bizarre, but I think I can work with it. I think I can work with this. Yeah. But so I've never played this terrain type before.
Most impressive.
Thank you, Rad. Hey, Ghost Girl, how's it going? Right? This is pretty slick. Like the the reenactor part of me sees this and thinks like this would be a super great place to build a castle and a settlement. Like it's so defensible. All right, a hydrate already. We're off on that boat. Okay. I came prepared with like a quarter of a bottle of water. So bear with me. It always takes me a little bit when I haven't played this It's true. Gotta hydrate that brain. Oh no. Oh no. We're doing this again, aren't we? I see how it is. I see how it is. I haven't even started building anything yet. All right. Uh, all these hydrates reminds me. How are you today, Ghost Girl? Why is that being so? Music to my ears, Avatrox. Thank you very much. Okay, that's why. It takes me a little bit to remember the controls for this when I haven't played it for a while because they get weird sometimes. They're like just weird enough where they don't conform to other games that are on a big scale like this. Doing good. You ass. Well played. Uh, good. How are you? I'm doing okay. This is a brain day stream, which means my brain chemistry is a little off today, but that's okay. Like that's more just mostly I clarify that in the name of the stream for two reasons. One, because I am a very strong believer in being open about one's mental health, even if it's just saying, "Hey, my brain's not doing so hot today." Um, and so I think that's something, especially men and combat veterans, of which I apply to both, last I checked, uh, are kind of by reputation not very great about being honest with. Um, so that's kind of my little way to do it. But also just like 10% to cover too the socially anxious part of me that's if the stream is subpar for some reason, if I'm not as engaging or entertaining, that might be why. So rude to do during a chill animal stream. Yeah, Rad, have you seen me have to deal with that knocking sound before, or like have to explain how it works in these headphones? Yeah, old power also Pez. Okay. So let me fix a thing on my screen real quick because it's being. There we go. That's better. Um, so the first thing we got to do is figure out how we want to lay things out. You have your sound off, mostly lurking. But I have my 1.2 million second timeout ready for Bogue when we need it. Uh, okay, yeah. Rad, when that particular knocking sound bite, it's binaural, so it comes in one ear and then the other, and then it switches back and forth. I don't know if it sounds like that to you. Um, but particularly, I have a wall right here. It's the outside. It's an exterior wall that goes to my front porch, or I guess it's not really the front, but my porch. And so it sounds like somebody is knocking on the wall from just outside my house, and it scares the shit out of me every time. Um, Bogue, he is already on his Joker arc. If y'all want to and haven't yet, I'll put this link in here. We do have a Discord server for the channel now, so if anybody wants to join and keep up, mostly I say that now, just because the last stream I did, Pez and Bogue got into a hell of a power struggle, and Pez hit Bogue with a 1.2 million second ban. Uh, Not a ban, but a timeout from chat, which is 2 weeks. Uh, and Bogue made a slew of hysterical memes that are in that Discord server that I highly recommend everybody go see if you enjoy antics. Especially if you've been around and seen Bogue in the chat for, a stream or two. Okay, let's see. We have $40,000 to start this zoo. I'll actually get to building maybe one of these days. Look at these mountains. Like, hell yeah. This is gorgeous. Good on you, Central Asia. Alright, we need to build some facilities. I guess first we need paths before anything else. So if you have many antics up your sleeve, I know, and I am afraid constantly of them. If you didn't know, the original like Zoo Tycoon from way back in the like late 90s or early 2000s, whenever that came out, this is made by the same people. This is just the new iteration. Hi, buddy. What you spazzing out about? Huh? Did your lunch go off? Did you get your zoomies already? Yeah, Hoban got fed. Hoban got fed, so now he's just excited. All right, what sort of paths do we want? I like the frosted ice path. I haven't done that one in a bit. It just constantly looks like you're looking on frozen Nordic knotwork. Oh, it got fat. No, thank you. What is it, 13, I think is, yeah. This is always the weirdest and like slowest part for me is trying to figure out how do we want to start the zoo with the very first pathing layout. So, I think what we'll do, we'll go up a little bit more. We can run some, hi buddy, hello, you're so helpful. You heard I'm playing games with animals and you got jealous, didn't you? This is not one of those games I can very well play with one hand. And he knows it. He has come to sabotage so that the only animal getting my attention is him. Played the Jurassic World park building games. I've played the first one. I do have the first one. And it's made by the same people, Bogue. The same studio that made Jurassic World Evolution and Evolution 2 that came out with the most recent Jurassic World movie this year are the same people who made this. Which is great, but also mildly frustrating. Yeah, it's the same people. The mildly frustrating part that I have to say about that is I love the Jurassic World Evolution games. But in this game, you can build incredible custom things out of tiny individual pieces. You can build whatever the hell you want in a ton of different styles in this game. But in Jurassic World Evolution games, all you have are pre-made buildings and there's not a lot of variety to them. So a huge part of this game of making your zoo as personal and as intimately designed as you care to do, you just can't do in the Jurassic World games. That's really my only complaint about those versus this. Because otherwise, I love Jurassic World Evolution. I haven't played the second one, but I do want to get it. Also, I have decided I don't like the look of that path on here. It doesn't look as good on the grass, I think. How about the stone? Oh, that looks good. I like the stone. How many is that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah. So, hi, hello, Hoban. Thank you, buddy. Okay, I gotta build a zoo for people, dude. I'm happy to have you stay here, but I can't be actively petting you. Okay, that's not what he wants, I guess. He's due to played both the second has more personalization. Okay, I had heard that, but I don't know to what extent. Um, so I say we'll start out. What do we want to, what animal do we want first? We got to plan and build a habitat for it. Uh, conservation status. I thought there was a way to filter by the content pack. But so the difference, as I try and explain the intricacies of this game as we go, you'll see habitat versus exhibit animals. Habitats are the ones you actually see, we build a pen for. Exhibits are just like the things you put in a glass case that people walk up to and view, like snakes and lizards. The axolotl for the new content pack is one of those. Possums are not endangered, no. And we'll definitely put not endangered species in this zoo. Um, but I want to see if we can manage. Oh, look, it's kind of like Hoban. Amur leopard is one of the new ones, critically endangered. They are just cool. Now, Bogue, are you talking American possums or Australian possums? I mean, they're both cool. I enjoy them both greatly. Oof. These are probably expensive. I doubt we'd be able to get them in anywhere, though. At least right away. Ooh, ooh, yes. They're not endangered, but a capybara might be pretty darn fun. And ooh, and guests can walk through. So some animals are friendly enough. Guests, you can actually have guests walk through their habitat. And I don't think I've ever actually built a capybara habitat. So let's do that. Let's start with the cappies. Okay, we need okay. You got to do your research in this. So the minimum group size, excluding juveniles, is 4. Okay. Um, up to 9 males, up to 19 females. So we need 4. I love this. They didn't used to have this where you could change the display of what the habitat size requirements are for them. For most of the time this game has been out, it just showed what you needed for one. And you just kind of had to guess if you were planning to put in a group of them. So we need 4,600 feet with 1,100 square feet of water and a grade 2 fence. Okay, we can work with a grade 2 fence. That's not bad at all. What do we think? What fence would be... They changed the icon for... Oh, because it's small! What is this? This is new! What? Does this mean... Is this one people can use? I don't think so. But that's also just... I'm so confused. Because that's just a gate. I don't think... I guess... Because you can adjust wall height somewhere, so... Yeah, that's just wild. In case you couldn't tell, I am already confused as to what's going on in this game. Glass. Okay, one-way glass. That's a grade 2 fence. And even though it says they're comfortable with people, one-way glass is always nice for animals because even if they're comfortable with people, when you get a lot of guests coming through, it can still stress the animals out. So limiting that from the outside with one-way glass is pretty nice. I chose very poorly. There's no good way I'm going to be able to center that and make it symmetrical. Okay, let's try this again. What are you doing, dude? No, no, no. Well, yeah, that is definitely not 45 degrees, but okay. Okay, now let's lock it. This, I think, might be big enough. We're going to find out. It's definitely not symmetrical. But that's okay. We can work with it. Really, we just got to delete this one section. Or not. There we go. Oh, no. The one way is confused. Okay, all that. We want one way to be going, nope, that way. And then we'll put our staff buildings behind it. I like the wooden habitat gates, personally. Okay. So then guest gate. Put guest gates more or less through the middle. We'll have a little path about it. Alright. See, now we're rocking and we're rolling. We have some direction. And this zoo is going to be awesome. Because, I mean, who doesn't want to walk into a zoo and have the very first thing you see be an enterable exhibit full of capybaras? Like, oh, damn it. I forgot the building paths in this game gets kind of annoying sometimes. It gets finicky. That's really the main complaint I have about this game at all, which is not a significant complaint most of the time. No, I'm doing these paths all wrong. They got to be a lot bigger than this by now. Because once we can make some progress, definitely not this stream, but coming back for future streams, it's going to get real busy up here by the front gates. So we are, after all, going to do some path path supports. No, I don't care about that. Railing's overrated. Where's the snap? There's a snap to barrier edge. Okay, I do have that on already. Neat. So. Yep, we're gonna do fat path. It's gonna look weird, but it's what we're doing. Oh God, what have I done? Oh, that's right. I forgot that's how that worked. All right, I can't work with that. That's gonna bug me. Come on. Nope. Try again. Good enough. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be, and that's the best part. You bastard. One more time. Like I said, I have to relearn how to play the game since I haven't played it for a hot minute. You can go there. And you... Yeah, we'll even it out a little bit. There we go. And that'll give us some room to put some stuff in between, like decorations or donation bins. Because that's one of the fun things about this is you place donation bins around your zoo, like near habitats, and you can actually see what animals people are like donating to support the most, like the animals that they're most excited about. And it's a lot of fun, I think. It's nice to be able to see what the guests in the zoo are responding to. There we go. So this is going to be our main thoroughfare. Once I get this one built up too. Nope. Don't get drunk on me. Why? It was such a small section to highlight to get that actually pointing straight forward. Actually, there we go. There we go. That'll work. Now, we'll just have them meander a little bit. Beautiful. That'll do. You just walk right through the middle. Although I suppose I should see if this is actually even big enough. Oh goodness, yeah, that's big enough. Holy crap. That is way big enough. More than big enough. And I am happy with that. Okay, but we need water. Capybaras want swimming space, so... I think there might be an enrichment item for capybaras that's a designated kind of swimming space. I might be misremembering that. Capybara, what do we got? Oh, right. One of my blueprints, but the blueprints get weird, at least when I try to make them, about stuff, so... Okay, plant feeder, a submarine buoy, that's adorable. Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I always like doing that stuff later. But they want to be able to swim, so... I only want to remove... Make that a little less wide. And we'll adjust. That's just the starting ground to work with it. So, all right, we want to smooth it. Max smoothing. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. We want calm water. They don't want to be swimming in the seas. That is way more water than I intended. Okay, so let's remove... Because they like, if I remember right, capybaras in the wild generally kind of like somewhat shallow water. Like a little bit of, you know, like some high spots in there. That is way too small. Like to be able to do some swimming, but also some walking through it if the mood strikes. So let's create some high spots in here and smooth it out, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, now let's see how that looks. Virtually the same. Alright, let's... Nope, that's not what I wanted. But yeah, I kind of like that, and we'll do the same over here, and we'll break it up and fill them in at smaller scale. But yeah, I guess it's a Monday. I don't usually stream on Monday. How was everybody's day or how was everybody's weekend? I mean, Avitrox, I know you had fun at the Ren Fair, but how about the rest of you? Anybody have any good stories or exciting updates about life in general over the weekend? While I sit here trying to make water happen. That looks a little bit better. They should be able to navigate through that and across that, but I think I want to smooth out that one weird high spot. Although that might have just screwed me over, yep. How about now? Rad, I went bar hopping for my birthday, but Google first sent me on a 5-mile walk before leading you to the correct location. It just, was there like a place of a similar name to the bar you were trying to get to, or was Google just felt like pranking you? Get that blood pumping before drinking. Root of Google. Yeah, were there at least any cats? Yeah, did you get to bump into any of your neighborhood cat friends? That one stupid little high spot is gonna be impossible for them to walk over. There we go. That looks a little more navigable. I'm happy with that. Hopefully the Cappies will be happy with that. Yeah, it'll work. I can't be a perfectionist in this game because otherwise we'll never get anything done. Apparently the high-rises and buildings with security details tend to mess with Google Maps signals. Okay, in downtown Chicago. Fair enough. Fair enough. But overall, was the birthday night outing pretty fun? I mean, I would hope so for a birthday outing, but I don't know. Downtown Chicago, there's a lot of different places that you could just, I don't know, so if you weren't in charge, somebody could take you to a place not to your taste, or I don't know. I'm not a big city person myself, so that probably wouldn't be my most enjoyable form of birthday personally, but nothing wrong with it. No cats. Did see a huge rat choke down a screen. Ah, delightful. Maybe that's why you didn't see any cats, Rad. Maybe the huge rat kicked them all out. Said we've had enough of your genocide against my species. They say the cat's reign of terror is over. Alright, let's see if I can. Well, then I went and did the same thing, but that's okay. I have a slightly better idea of what I'm doing now. Maybe. Then there's that one little divot, because why not? And we can build planks down there, because that is really deep. They might have a hard time getting to that. Damn it. I goofed. There's only one thing to do. Smooth it all out and see what happens. Excuse you, Puddle. I appreciate your tenacity. I think it was fun, and with Mexican Independence Day going on that night, downtown Chicago was chaotic, to say the least. Oh, I can only imagine. There we go, that looks a little bit better. A little bit rigid there, but they can get to it. Okay, capybaras have swimming space, and it should be... let's see... Water area for... We have water area almost equivalent to just the total area that capybaras need for 4 of them. So we have plenty of room for them to have babies. I don't remember what you call a capybara baby. Is it a pup? Maybe? Underwater plant feeder box. Well, naturally we gotta get that. Or a flat. Guess I don't really know the difference. If that's gonna matter. Sure, I think the zookeeper can reach that. Water trough. I mean, they have enough water. Then we'll give them a large food trough just to be safe. Right up next to the path. Well, yeah. I'm glad you got to go do something fun for your birthday, though, Rad. I'm glad it ended up being, at least, think it was fun. We're not to that point yet. Oh, what's their range? It might be too cold here. It's 50 degrees. What do they want? They want, okay, 55. So yeah, we're gonna need some heaters. God, I can't click on any of the right stuff today. This bodes well. Just slap heaters every which way in here. When it snows, there's going to be a lot of awkward bald spots in the zoo, just because that's how it always is with applying artificial heat in this game when the climate gets cold. But that'll do. Okay, shelters. Do they? No, they don't burrow. Habitat bedding. Ooh, we could give them jetties. Maybe. Oh God, maybe we can't. That's enormous. I guess technically we can. It looks like it would still let me. I guess that's more for the big critters that like the water. Arctic shelter. Oh, that's an animal shelter, all right. What's the? That's the rotate. I think we'll just keep it simple. Ooh, wait, jetty feeding platform. Oh, it wants to get real funky on me. Let's not mess with that while I'm still remembering how to play this. I like this one. It's just simple, it looks clean, it's nice and big. Tap bedding. Come on. There we go. Just want to do the one in the middle. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put a wall up on that just so they can't escape people if they want to. Which is construction. Doors, nope. Roofs, we want walls. Wall pieces. And just some wood. What wood is gonna look good there? Not that. Log. I think log would work. Bogue, thank you for lurking, buddy. Going to war with spiders. Good luck. Godspeed, sir. No. Give me a duplicate. Why? Wait. Is that one it? Why are you at so dumb an angle, sir?
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
Is that for Bogue and his spider war or for my stupid wall? Either answer is acceptable. Come on, buddy. There you go. That's good enough. And whoop. Wait. Oh, must be moved more before. Okay. Oh, I forgot. It just auto-fills and assumes that I want to keep doing them. I'm good with that. And whoop.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise.
There's nobody here. There's nobody here to be dead or shy is surprising, Avatrox. Unless you know something about this zoo that I do not. Okay, I think we're good. That should be sufficient for capybaras for now. So the last thing is we want to give them their enrichment stuff. That's the point. Oh, okay, tracking. Got it. Glad we're on the same page. Little feeder barrel. Oh, we gotta give... Oh, look at that submarine toy. Is this water deep enough, or is it like flying out because it's weird? This water might not be deep enough. Oh, maybe? We can fix that. Oh, we might not be able to with that feeder there. Okay, no submarine for the capybaras, but we'll put somebody else in who can get the submarine, because I think it'll be adorable. Some leaves to play with. Oh, they gotta have a rubber ducky, though. It's a black rubber ducky. I haven't seen that here before. Hydrate. Okay. Thank you, Avatrox, for keeping me up on that. Keeping me honest about my fluid levels. Oh, we gotta get that one. That's gonna be adorable. Alright, y'all ready for this? You've just been waiting to let loose on these, haven't you? I love it. We just gotta give them a little watermelon to eat right by the people coming through. Okay. And I think... Yeah, I think that'll do it. So, I guess I don't know what sort of plants they want, but we'll mess with that once we actually have the animals in here. But before we can get the animals, we have to have the facilities. So, just random ass watermelon out in the middle of nowhere. Y'all ready for this? Suddenly R2-D2 just screaming his little robot lungs out. I love it. It was perfectly timed. It very much was. I'm a fan. Oh no. Oh no, I did it. I do this all the time. So, items you can place in groups associated with stuff. So like these walls that I put on are considered part of this building as that cluster of items, so that if I move the building, they move with it, you know? Except everything I've just put down is considered part of this building. So I really hope I don't end up needing to, you know, move anything. I can break them apart, but you have to do it individually, and that is annoyingly long. Alright, staff facilities, we gotta figure this out. So, what theme do we want? We have aquatic, which is for the most part pretty straightforward and mild. We have Africa, we've got Arctic, Australia. Trying to figure out what'll be the best aesthetic for the zoo, because there's nothing that says you have to stick to it, but I do tend to like cluster similar styles together. The classic is just like brick. Maybe just start with brick, since we're not in like a themed section of the zoo, like, hey, these are all Indian animals. Oh, the European ones. I forgot that the European section got its own style. Maybe I'll look at that. Maybe we'll put some Europeans in here. The New World is nice. I like it. India, North Africa. The default is just corrugated metal. It's bland. There should be a quote of the day from your stream. I nominate. Oh no. Oh no! I did it. There's a way to do that. Crap. Hold on, Rad. There is actually a way to do that, and I just keep forgetting. You can actually. You guys can. I'm pretty sure you guys can. It's a settings thing. I just don't remember if I have it set to it. Where you can actually input quotes into the chat, and it will remember them, and you can call them up later at another time. Once my my thing wants to show up for me. Okay, so let me, because I have a list of the commands. So if we do exclamation point quote, display an added quote at random into chat. Command with a following number pulls a specific quote. So if you put exclamation point add quote or just explanation point quip, you type the command, which is just the explanation, and then the text of the quote, and it will add it to the pool of quotes you guys have gathered from my unfiltered brain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Actually, if you wouldn't mind testing that for me, Rad, or Avitrox, either of you, any of you out there watching from your remote corner of the world, or not so remote. So yeah, just exclamation point quip, and then space, and then oh no, I did it. I guess if that's the test we want to run with this, that would end up being quote number 1 in our style, or in our pool. I think I want to try Europe. Let's see what Europe looks like. Oh, it's so big. Okay, it's not so big. We just need a small keeper hut here, because I don't have the money to make everything big and expensive yet. We'll get there. Staff path, so that only the staff can use it. That one, or I think I like the more blue one. Oh no. Crap. You get out of here, you're throwing things off. 1 hour mark. Thank you, Pez. Thank you for keeping up on that. 1 hour into the stream and we still don't have an animal yet. But we're making good progress, and I'm very excited about it. So this is going to be our little staff village. You can't have staff buildings or like facility stuff, except for very, very few, right next to guest pathways, because guests find them obtrusive even if they look really nice to us. They're like, I wish they didn't put the work areas right next to, you know, where the guests are. So you got to kind of tuck them away in certain ways. But yes, as Pez pointed out, it is time for a break. Mostly 1 hour into the stream, time to take a wellness break. Yes, perfect. I am, however, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try Quip Okay. So yeah, just type in quip and I want to see how it shows up. No, oh. Okay, there we go. Nice. That's fun. It even remembers what game I was playing. But yes, thank you, Pez, for that. Those of you in chat who have been around for our wellness breaks, but not since that soundbite got to the channel, that is genuinely the sound of dear sweet Millie being disappointed and upset with those of you who do not take care of yourselves during a wellness break. Millie is upset the break hasn't started yet. She's coming. You're right. I can see her out the window and she may or may not be watching me intently. So we're going to go ahead and take this break. Just a short 3 to 5 minute break. I will go ahead and run some ads. No, Pez, no, she's out in the lot. She's staring up at the house. She knew. Millie always knows. But yes, so I'll run 3 minutes of ads and... Well, you know what? No, I won't run ads this break. We'll save it for the next one because there's new goat pictures in the slideshow. So we'll go ahead and do the slideshow for just a couple minutes. Y'all do something nice for yourself. It doesn't have to be something on this list. But yeah, we'll be back in just a little bit with more adorable animal antics. And we're back. Alrighty, so. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant to do at all. Why is... Well, that was... Wait a minute. Like I said, the pathing gets a little weird. But welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good wellness break. Hope you managed to do something kind for yourself to stave off Millie's wrath. And we... So help me, by the time the next wellness break comes along, we're going to have at least some doggone capybaras in here. Oh no. Oh no. Usually it doesn't take me this long to remember how to play this game. Okay. But I said we were going to go with Europe, so we got to start with the small stuff. We need the keeper hut so that the keeper, you know, is there to prep food and do their daggum job. Quarantine. To make sure we don't just bring in animals and throw them into a habitat without, you know, letting them pass any sickness that they might have. I don't know if I really need a research center anymore. I think I've pretty much maxed out research. It says I need a research center. Might as well. No, not yet. We're not going to do that yet, because I want to make sure I don't put all my money into facilities early that I don't need. I am prone to that mistake when I make a new zoo. Staff room... I want to build a large one, because they're worth splurging on, but I don't think that's the best idea. Okay, so... Get our own little row. They're so tall. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of that, but it is what it is. Oh, that's cute. I do like the vet building, though. That is very fun. Look at that. It's just so pretty. Look at that deck. That's a deck you just sit on and stare at your wisteria flowers and swat bugs away from all night long. I'm for it. Okay, so we got that. Wait a minute. Do I have a trade center? Yeah, I don't have a trade center. Those are obnoxious. That is obnoxiously large. Avatrox, have you seen the clip from the quarry when I played that a couple weeks ago? When Pez played that, it's on my highlight reel. It's, you know what? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna switch because it's the first entry on the highlight reel. So just watch this for a second. Jump zip line to survive, quite possibly.
Goodbye, cruel world. The final curtain is calling, and there's no time for an encore.
Yeah, Pez nailed it with that one. It's gonna be when I hear that soundbite, that's gonna be what I think of every time, and it's gonna take a lot of work to change my default association with that sound clip. I challenge each of you to attempt to do so. But God, that is just absolutely obnoxious. But I'm already kind of committed to it. But I hate it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But I hate it. Okay. But so, okay, animal trading. Now you actually have to have the trade center in order to be able to buy animals. Whenever the last time I played this was, apparently I was trying to buy capybaras because it remembers the last time, no matter how long ago it was. It's not because I was building a capybara exhibit. It remembers the last time. Ooh, those are good stats. We got, oh my, that is an expensive capybara. An albino capybara named Juanita? Yes, please. Yes. Okay, we got Juanita, the albino. I think she's actually albino. Yeah, albino. Yes. Stoked. Yeah. So these are all the animals we just have in storage from other zoos. Like you can see.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Good, good, good. Glad you like it. Source Frontier Zoo. Okay. Yeah. But so these are all animals we can just put in that were from other zoos or purchased elsewhere. So like, I've got a bunch of beavers apparently. I probably should have looked at this. This is red pandas. Red pandas are a solid start to a zoo. They don't need a lot of space. People love them. Oh, it's good. Snow leopards are good too. Snow leopards are really good. But we got, if we're gonna do a snow leopard, we got to put them up in that mountainous part of the map. Okay, but we need more capybaras. They need 4. So, well, do we have any males? Oh, Margarita. Oh no, Margarita. Sad stats, Margarita. Do we have any males at all? Oh. I mean, I could filter and search, but let's be honest, it's a little more fun to look at everybody. Ooh, wait. Michaela, you have some pretty good stats. Sandy coarse fur, albino white coarse. Do we want albinos? Yeah. I think we'll do 2 albino females, 1 regular female, and then we'll get 1 male. Try and keep things mixed up. You can buy for cash. So conservation points you get from doing certain challenges, but mostly you get them from releasing animals into the wild. So breeding up better quality animals and releasing them to the wild, which if you buy an animal with conservation points, you can release them. But if you buy an animal for just plain cash, you can't let them go into the wild. It's just I think it's the game's way of preventing you from just farming conservation points like that. Yeah. Belicia. Let's see. Come on. Somebody here. Okay. Conseja. Yeah, let's get Conseja. Alright. Oh no. Are there no males at all? Oh. I had a filter on. That might be the problem. Rafa, Jose, Alejandro, Angel. Angel's not too bad. Ricardo, Pablo, Jose, Arturo. Oh. There's very good stats on Angel. He's not old. And he's not very expensive. Ooh. Those are pretty good stats, but we can potentially breed up to those. So let's get Angel. Alright, yeah. Alright, friends. The capybaras are going into quarantine. Oh no, wait. Crap. I hit the wrong button. Also, I was about to send them to the wrong building anyway. Because you can put them... What do you mean, no path to destination? Excuse you? What? See, there's a path. It's right there. You're connected to it. Don't you give me that crap. Because you can put an animal directly into the trade center if you're not worried about quarantine. But like, you might as well Why is there no path? Hmm? I do not understand. You know what? Screw you. You're not worth it. We're gonna get a better quarantine building, because I'm not gonna deal with that anymore. The aquatic one usually looks nice. There we go. That'll do. And it doesn't look horribly out of place here. Like, maybe a little bit, but it's not bad. Alright, let's try this one more time. I don't get why that's not working. Maybe it's because of this one little tiny stupid piece of path. Okay, we're getting there. Ho Chi Minh? As you seem to be aware. Oh! I was not aware we had a viewer named Ho Chi Minh. So, well, thanks for hanging out. Can we... What is up with this? Alright, well, whatever. I guess, I'll mess with that some other time, probably outside of stream before we stream this game again. Because they're already set to go there, which means we need people to take them there. So let's hire some staff. We're getting close to being ready to open this building up. What in the Jesus Christ was that? Let's do 2 caretakers. Do 2 keepers. 1 mechanic. At least so far. We technically don't even need security yet. Vendors get hired when you build a building that needs them. We need a vet. And who's our last one? An educator. Oh, educators are expensive, but no, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on an educator because they are pretty expensive. Plop. Okay, now the last things we need to do. I do think that's what I want to do next. But we need to put in some guest facilities. So, a European food truck shop shell? Oh, that's fun. And then you can put one of the little counters there. That's adorable. I love that. Okay, a shop stall archway. Looks like... Who do we have here? We have cupcakes. We have slushies and milkshakes. Hell yeah. People gotta get their food when they come, you know? So that takes care of drinks. How about food? I guess the cupcakes technically count for food. Let's see. What food do we want with the capybaras? Hot dogs. We can do ice cream. We can do chief beef. The Bonnie's Bakes is the cupcakes over there. Let's see. So chat, what would you want to eat if you go to a zoo to go walk among the capybaras? We have Mexcellente. Missy Good is barbecue. Monsieur Frites is just French fries. And Pizza Pen. And everything else in here is just variations on these things, like vending machines or an actual like building stall instead of just a minimalist counter. Because I am inclined to go with Mexcellente, just since they're capybaras, but I am open to suggestions. While y'all think on that, we do want an information center. But while y'all are thinking on that, I'm going to work on putting in some other infrastructure that we're going to want. Okay, so it is just that. Forgot about those. Okay, that's a shop, I suppose. Just a memento. Hat's fantastic. Looney balloons. Let's do hats fantastic. We want people to be wearing fun, silly hats while they're at the zoo. Beautiful. And I am starting to run out of money. So, we'll only get a couple more things and we'll let the game run for a minute. Okay, people are gonna need toilets. You know what? Since I can't use the quarantine for whatever damn reason, we're just gonna get rid of it, and that'll get us a little bit of money back. I probably did not need to do this whole display thing there, but it looks nice, and guests appreciate things that look nice, so we'll go with that. But we need bathrooms, so just a simple, basic, tiny turlet right by the entrance. Okay. Utilities. We are going to need utilities. We're going to need a solar panel. Dang. Oh, we don't need a solar panel yet because the zoo entrance generates power. That ring is anything in there will be powered, which is good because I am going to need water treatment and a water temperature regulator. Make sure that hits all the capybara water. Why was that trying to go underground? Excuse me. That is not supposed to happen. Wait, what did I just put in? Water treatment or water? Okay. And then water temperature. Make sure the cappies don't freeze to death here in these tropical South American mammals don't freeze to death, and you know, this glorious Asian mountain landscape. Okay. And then media devices. I do want a small animal exhibit, but not yet. Is it merchandise? Yeah, where do? Oh, finance. Duh. Okay. So we get our donation bins, so people throw money at the cappies. We'll put a couple in the exhibit because people are gonna love it. Probably over here because they'll actually stand on the path and look in too. So trying to figure out where people are gonna stand and observe from is where you want to put that stuff. So let's have an ATM somewhere. Let's have an ATM there and an ATM there. So as soon as you walk in the zoo, you can get your money out, ready to spend, ready to donate to the causes of conservation. And we could, no, we're gonna need trash bins at least. All right, let's find a good trash bin for this zoo. That's this North African one. I don't remember seeing this before. Oh, that's fun. I like that. The cold blue European ones, I like that too. I like a lot of these. That one's one of my favorites. I think I like the barrel though. Let's go with the blue barrel. It matches the, well, no, hold on. I don't want it to be the same blue as the donation bin. I don't want people throwing money into the trash. I mean, they wouldn't in this game, but come on. Who would plan a zoo that way? I would, almost. World. You know what? No. We're just gonna recycle. We just want to do recycling, folks. Be responsible. I forgot you can do this. I forgot you can build restaurants. I forget how that works, but that's a thing that's new since the last time I was regularly playing this game. If I remember right, I think you can assign these tables to like a food stall or whatever, so that guests don't have to stand in line. I think they can just go sit and wait at a table. Let's get an educational speaker to talk about the cappies. Let's get a couple. It's hard in this game to get guest education ratings up, but people really, really want they want to be educated about the animals. And then a habitat education board. Do one on each side, and then we'll be good for real. We'll let it play out. Here we go. Zoo is open for business. It only took us, what, an hour and a half. Oh yeah, and we're still gonna have to get trees. I don't need any of these. Well, I kind of need a quarantine, but for some reason the game won't let the quarantine work. I don't know what they want me to do about it. Wait, are you guys... Yes, thank you, I am aware. Are you guys just not getting my capybaras put in here, or what? Okay, that's what it was. They by default show up in the trade center, and I was like, take them to the trade center. It's silly of me. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's see where to go. Oh, they're so big! Look at these ginormous critters! Look at their creepy ass hands. I love it. Excuse me. There you go. Wanted to make sure they were feeling okay. Listen to them chitter like freaking dinosaurs. Okay. Let's see. How did we do constructing your habitat? Okay, you want a little bit more rock. We can do rock. And a little bit less actual long grass. Okay. Oh god, people are already... There's already 88 people in the zoo. Oh no, wait, it was too much rock. That was the problem. We want soil instead. Man, people coming in droves. The capybaras have been in the habitat for all, what, like 2 minutes, and we already have 120 people here? Hell yeah. I like it. The money thing would be nice, though. Tickets are underpriced? Oh, thank you. Well, no wonder. We're not charging anything for tickets? When did that happen? Usually the game has a default starting price. That's weird. Damn it. So we had 128 people get in for free. There we go. It's a promo. Opening day promo. That's what it is. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Now, environment. Oh, not enough coverage. Okay, you want South America, grassland, tropical, or aquatic. Biome. Grassland, aquatic, and tropical to South and Central America. Hey guys. Guys, you like these adorable animals? Please donate. Please donate to support. Donate to support the cappies. We're trying to preserve this totally not threatened species. Look at just look at how cute these critters are. I love it. This is one of the things I love most about this game. Is it's just so fun to see the animals. Yeah, they're digital, but shit, they're still super cute. All right. We're making a little money now. I'm for it. I mean, it's still not nearly enough, but we're making a little money. Okay, I need to actually get them some plants. So, what do we want? What will they like? Because even if it's the right biome and continent origin for the plants, they may or may not actually like the plant you put in there. A Brazil nut? I bet they'll like that. These are massive. Good heavens. Is there a slightly... No, there's not a slight... I love the shape of it. I just wish it was a little shorter to get some of the canopy a little closer to the ground, you know? A century plant. Is it very tall? Coconut palm. Something tells me they won't want a coconut palm. Cordyline plant. Oh, we really are making money now. Hell yeah. Custard apple. Sure. Let's put you right there. And we can go in once this is done and see how they like them. That's the large version. What's the small? Oh, it's so small. Lobster claws. Vines. I don't think they'll care about the vines. The vines are fun though because like if you have like primates or something else that'll climb, they will actually climb on the vines. The flowers. Oh, whoa. So the conservation expansion pack, the DLC pack, it only added 6 animals, but it's like the most vegetation. I think it's really the first time they added a bunch of vegetation into the game, which I think is great. See how they feel about a strangling fig. Oh, now we're looking good. All right, how do you feel? Let's see. Yes, you can lower the trees into the ground. That's true, Della. That's true. I suppose we could do that to lower that canopy. Thank you for reminding me of that. Also, hi Della, how are you today? Put some more decor so they can climb and stuff. Also privacy for the cappies. Cappies don't climb though, do they? I don't think they did. Tamarind, they won't want a tamarind. Anyway. Enrichment environments. Okay, yeah, so this is good. Maybe not that low. There we go. I like that. I think that's pretty good. I don't mind having the one tall one. It's just a shame to have that nice thick canopy be, you know, 150 miles above the ground. I didn't know you played this game, Della. Okay, look at us, we're already making some money. And I know just what to do with it next. Oh, tickets are overpriced? Well, shit. Okay, noted. $8 to see I would pay $8 to go see capybaras. Like, to just walk in and get to hang out with them for, you know, like an hour. Especially when 2 of them are albino. I would absolutely pay $8 for that, but these folks are being nitpicky about it. Doing well, fairly hot and uncomfortable because the AC decided to not work. Oh no. Yeah, I bought this as soon as it came out. It's so good. It's such a good game. Okay, I might not have enough for it, but let's see. Yeah, I can't afford any small animal exhibits. Because I want to get an axolotl, so help me. Yeah, because Della, I don't know if you got the conservation pack that came out, the last DLC, but I got it, but I hadn't played with it until today. I just haven't played this game in ages. So, yeah. Actually, hold on. The in-game menus show up in this one right underneath where I have my chat menu up, so I keep having to turn chat off in order to, like, mess with this stuff over here. So, educational content. Cappies. Then we had another one over here. Sorry for the fast motion. Cappies. Alright, and then we had some speakers that need cappies. Okay, what's your range? Are you gonna conflict with the other one? That's not the speaker. That's a recycling bin. Okay, because if you have them overlap like that, for those of you who don't know this game, if you have them overlap where it's red, like right there, people standing in that space get angry about it. Oh, excuse me, you are not the people I want to click on. Specifically, I don't want to be clicking on any people right now. Thank you, though. There we go. Okay. Now we're good. Massively guilty of having all the DLCs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have all the DLCs, too, now. Didn't used to. Low on cash, yeah. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Trying to think. Well, we're making money, so I suppose I don't need to necessarily try and do anything right now to excuse me, to change anything. My temptation in this game is if I'm low on cash starting out a zoo like this, which is almost every time I start a zoo, my immediate thought is I have a little bit of money to buy something, and that's what I need to start making more money, which is kind of true, but I tend to also overlook the fact that, hey, I was able to make money with the current setup exactly how it is, so don't fuck with it. I usually end up fucking with it, and then I don't get ahead very well. These Okay, umbrellas. I wasn't sure what that was. Oh, hold on. There we go. We get our own spotlight. God, these things are massive. I love it. I forget how big they are. Yes, I am in franchise. That's the main way I play the game. Pez likes doing the scenarios from time to time. But I just love franchise. I like the idea of I love being able to interconnect the animals between zoos and do all that. A couple year like a year or two ago, they had like a big challenge out where if you did Della, I know you probably know this, this is more for the other people, um, but they had a big community challenge where you could get cool new genetics and some other in-game rewards, like actually giving you animals as a reward for doing like breeding challenges, if I remember right is what it was, breeding and releasing animals into the wild. So we have an absolute shitload of conservation points, and it's all from doing that. We built our... I know we have no security to deal with crime. I'm... Oh, wow, we really are making some money now. Okay, hold on. I am going to make a purchase, and it will be a decent purchase. But yeah, so we have a crap load of points for being able to get, like, anything. There are animals that I've never gotten in this game in a franchise because they cost too many conservation points. Like, elephants, it took a long time for me to get lions. I've never gotten gorillas, even though they're one of my favorite animals that exists, gorillas and chimpanzees. Um, but yeah, just haven't gotten them in this game because I never had the conservation points. But we did our farm map during that challenge, and oh boy, did it work wonders. I mean, case in point, almost 200 people in the zoo. Hell yeah. New World exhibit small. Oh, that's like adorably small. What else do we got? What's the European one look like? It's a tent. I don't think I like that. Ooh, aquatic exhibit. Hell yeah. We want the aquatic exhibit because we are going to have an axolotl in there. Exhibit. Nope, I don't want that. Axolotl. None. Axolotls. There are no axolotls available in the entirety of this game. I mean, that'll change. That does happen with newer species, but like that's weird. It's been a long time since I've seen it just be there are none of this animal that exists. Damn it. Well, here's hoping that the next time we check, there will be axolotls available, but I went ahead and built the thing, so let's figure out something else to put in there. I suppose let's go ahead and just keep the game running while we search. When I play this not on stream, I have a tendency to do a lot of it, do long spurts of menu stuff paused, and then just let things pan out unpaused. And that's not necessarily the most exciting way to play. Oh hey, it's me! I am visiting my own zoo. Where's my avatar? We'll look at my avatar. Which I think is actually, it's Pez. Pez is my avatar. I forgot about the beaver hat. Ooh, what challenge did we complete? A yearly drink profit of $500? Hell yeah. Thanks. Have at least 300 guests in the zoo. Well, we're over halfway there. 2 different habitat species. All right. All right, we can work with that. We can work with that. Pazitar, the last zoo bender. Oh, fuck. Thank you for that, Avatrox. That was lame and I loved it. When I say it was lame, it was very good. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, and I don't even remember what a lot of the newer things are. We could do beetles, we could do some frogs, some snakes. Yes! Y'all, we're about to have a baby Bara. Don't worry, it's not horrible. The thing just materializes into existence at some point.
Phrasing?
Baby Bara. She gonna lay down, do a snooze. Baby Bara makes a splash. Yes. We've done it. Oh, there's more than one. I guess I don't know. I don't know if they typically birth in litters or singles or what. Alright, what are our genes like? Oh. Not the best, honestly. But that's okay. You know what? We're still doing good. It's just weird to see. I don't think any of the capybaras that we got have genetic rankings in the yellow. But 3 out of 4 of them have 1 in the yellow. Interesting. You know, I probably will need to get a research center because I have new animals. Or new species from the DLC that I don't have researched. Glad I remembered that now. Fuck, what was I even working on? I already forgot. Yes, thank you, I'm aware of all of these. I already forgot what I was working on, y'all. Avatrox, you added yourself? That's what I was doing. Still no axolotls in existence. Unfortunate. I understand. Nobody wants to get rid of theirs because they're adorable. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Let's look specifically at exhibit this time. Alright, centipede. I suppose, yeah, high amounts of litter. You bastards! Guys, we have recycling bins. I mean, granted, we have like 3 of them, but still. Accessible staff room with space. Okay, yeah, staff rooms fill up pretty quick. Okay, people like being here. People like being here. Virtually nobody comes over here because there's nothing compared to this side. Alright, good enough. The caretakers will take care of it. I don't have work zones assigned. Shit. I was so excited to actually open the zoo. Okay, so, work zones. Let's get a new one. We gotta highlight everything that needs any amount of care, attention, or staffing. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Come on, we got this. Okay, I'll build you guys a new staff room in a second. Hold your freaking horses. And I didn't assign anybody to that staff zone I just made, but let's figure out what to get in the exhibit. We could get a bullfrog. Yeah, I forgot to put... I'm going to do that now, actually, before I forget further. In the content warning, I was just like, there's nothing in here that's bad content for people, so I'll be silly. I did kind of forget that there are there's bugs and there's spiders. And I think that should probably do it. Okay. There we go. Just look at this Froggo. Like that is a chonkin Froggo. Oh, axolotl. Boas, a bunch of spiders, death adders. Oh, the crested newt. Yeah, maybe I'll do a crested newt. Diamondback terrapin. Because the crested newt is a newer addition, I believe, compared to a lot of these. Because usually when a new DLC pack comes out, you get multiple of the big habitat animals, but only like one, maybe two of these smaller exhibit creatures. Goliath beetle, Goliath bird eater, Goliath frog. It's a very, very tapered, pointed face. Oh, I didn't know they were endangered. Oh. Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea. Huh. Iguanas. Red-knee tarantula, puff adder. I do like the red-eyed tree frogs. They are very handsome animals with their bright colors. Okay, but I think I want to do crested newt. It's near threatened, which is, I mean, diamondback terrapins are vulnerable. Maybe we should do those. Yeah, maybe we should do those first. Oh, I paused. Oops. Exhibit trading. You got any axolotls for me? No? Okay. Yeah, because we're going for conservation with this place, so let's do the terrapins first. We only have males. Okay, I want to be able to breed them, though, so let's try the newts and see. Okay. Oofda. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Apparently nobody's doing exhibits in this game anymore, like, at all. That sucks. Which is a little weird to me because usually there's at least a few available from the Frontier Zoo. Frontier Studios is the game that, or the developer that makes this game. It triggered, right? So Frontier Zoo, if you see it anywhere, just means like the game devs put it out as an animal. It wasn't an actual specimen bred in a zoo. All right, so what do you want? We got rocks, we got leaf, we got log. Okay. You are oddly okay with the inherent temperature of your enclosure. I'm cool with that. Last year stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah. Where are you? Where are you? I want to see him. Nope, that was a grass. My dudes. My dudes, are you even in here yet? Yeah, you are. Somewhere. I'm not sure my newts exist. I think they're made up. I think my staff lied to me about actually getting them put in. Unfortunate. But exhibits really go a long way to getting people excited. I have opened zoos before where all I had was a row of like 4 small exhibits like that, and we actually made a lot of money really fast. And hey, we're not getting a bunch of angry notifications anymore. I like it. VIP guest. So the VIP guests are all avatars of other people who play Planet Zoo. And so they're like the basic way you can get conservation points. You can only collect like 100 conservation points a day, like real life day, from those. But it's still like a decent way to get started if you're new to the game. Alright, so made a little bit of money. What does my pre-made red panda habitat cost? Because red panda habitats get people in. It's in blueprints. My blueprints. Badger. Do I not have a... Okay, small animal habitat. Oh! Hell yeah! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell no. I accidentally changed the elevation on it. This is why it sucks, because it constantly, whenever I try and place one of my habitats blueprints, even if it's perfectly flat ground, it says terrain modification failed, and it just gets really dumb about what the elevation in the ground is. Apparently, I just have to have it far enough away that you can't run a path automatically. That seems to be the distinction. Okay, but it's a zoo. We want to see animals, right? So let's get one more round of animals from in here into the zoo. And then I think we'll start going for some more new animals. Giant otters. I forgot I ever had those at all. They're very fun. I like them a lot. Koalas. I wish you could search in this menu for like threat status. So I'm trying to remember. Red pandas are, I think, like endangered or maybe slightly less. Snow leopards are pretty endangered, actually. I should probably do some snow leopards. Plus, people like snow leopards, but I wanted to do snow leopards by the mountains, and we're not near the mountains anywhere close yet. Kind of close, but still not quite. Alright, who did we have that we can do? Bonobos? A bachelor group of bonobos? We could do a bachelor group of bonobos. Bonobos need some conservation. Cheetahs. Cheetahs are pretty good. I think cheetahs. Yeah? Let's do cheetahs. Yeah. Which... Alright. Cheetahs. Vulnerable. We can work with vulnerable. Yeah, they need a lot of space. So, we'll start building back towards the mountains. Use some of the space up here for other stuff later, like transportation rides. 1 to 3. Yep. Grade 2 for fence, and they just need a lot of space to run around. Alright, so some one-way glass. Get off angle snap so I don't run it super close to the path, which I already kind of did. Give them a long straight enclosure. See if that's big enough. Turn the one way the right way. And a habitat gate for my keeper. Only guests go there. Wait, did I? Why did these two panels decide to get funky? Apparently they're considered to be facing backwards compared to everything else. Odd. Baby Barras! Yeah, we're gonna have some more baby Barras. Hell yeah. I love it. Okay, habitat. No longer capybaras. We want some cheetahs. Alright, cheetah. Alright, chat, those of you who are not fully lurking, if you're kind of hanging around, I would love to hear what animals you want to see in this zoo. You don't necessarily need to know, like, what animals are possible, even if it's just like, I want to see a bear, or whatever, like, I'll work with you on it to figure out what works. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are interested to see, because then we can come check on them for you. Hell, you know what? Maybe I'll set up some sort of loyalty reward where you can sponsor an animal. You can have an animal adopted and named after you in the zoo. I could probably set that up in a couple minutes during our next wellness break if y'all would be interested in that at all. Just do a big row of these. And those are powered, which is good, I think. I think they are powered. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can avoid doing it again. Okay. Now that I know. Okay, because cheetahs don't actually want to climb. Ooh, yes, I forgot that I like doing that for these guys. Okay, we don't actually need this. You're going bye-bye. Cause there's always when I make a big cats exhibit, I very much enjoy doing a particular aspect of big hunting cat enclosures. We don't want to put the heater right into the water, you know, since it runs on electricity. That's not a thing in this game. The animals cannot electrocute themselves, as far as I am aware. But it's the principle of the thing, you know? We want habitat enrichment. So... Oh no. Oh wait, what? Reset. Oh. It, apparently you can't angle it that way. It just falls over. Delightful. Oh no, this is all sorts of messed up. That's gonna bug me. It takes the fun out of what I'm trying to do. Alright, we'll just place it freaking normally, I guess. Alright. That's not okay, though. Come on. You gotta play along with me here, zebra. There we go. Okay, inspector's arriving. New VIP. Look at all the little capybaras! Ah, these adorable little white turds running around everywhere. I love it. The prey-scented sack is fun. They'll jump up and latch onto it and swing around, sometimes like a pit bull, when they latch onto a rope and just start swinging. Scots pine, no, they'll want a tamarind scratching tree. And let's see what else. Cats love boxes, so we're just gonna cardboard box the cats. And then nature, grassland for nope, not that. For Africa. Okay. That's too tall. That is also quite tall. Come on, there's some plant in here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Now we're talking. Elephant grass. Sure, why not? We'll just slap some elephant grass in here for somewhere. A fever tree? Oh, that's fun. I like that. Cheetahs climb, though, don't they? I think cheetahs climb. I should look at that before I check. They don't demand a climbing thing, but I think they can climb. So probably not an actual climbable tree. Candelabra, are you? Okay, you are not climbable. Cork oak. I love it. Chocobos or Moogles from Offatrox. Okay, well, I'm not sure I can get those. I can get koalas. That's kind of like a Moogle. Chocobos, I could get an ostrich. Oh yeah, Rad, if you're still around. Yeah, Rad and Avatrox, I feel like the two of you would enjoy swapping Final Fantasy stories sometime. I know you both are Final Fantasy fans. Thank you, Pez, for the wellness break. Let me get these cheetahs in line to get into the zoo, and then we will take ourselves a wellness break. Good stats. Good stats. Badula, yeah. Ooh, no, they're all from the farm. They might be related. Shit. Okay, well, I'll try it, and if they're related, I can just send one back and we'll buy a new one. Send to zoo. Okay. You know, our capybaras and cheetahs, renowned for loving snowy mountain and environments. Yeah, we're planning this zoo out great. Okay. And then we'll get a reward for doing that. But hey, we're doing pretty okay on making money for the zoo. So, okay, cheetah arrived in the zoo. Ba-doo! Yeah. Oh, you got to render in. The spot's got to think for a second before they enter the game. They will at some point. I'm pretty sure. Usually they do. I think the snow might be throwing it off. Either way, okay. Let me make sure I made their habitat the way they want, which I apparently did not. Oh no, wait. Crap. For some reason today, I'm reading that chart very much backwards. He just taking a bath. Don't mind him. Oh, and the little cheetah lady is gonna mature, so she's gonna be all grown up. Oh yay! My thoughts too, buddy. My thoughts too. Okay, so they're all good. Okay. Stud book. Parents are Chiansu and Rizaya. How about you? Parents are... Yep, okay, so yep, that's inbreeding. We'll deal with that after the break, because we don't want that to be a thing. But, yes, wellness break time. As always, trying to do it on the hour, so... Same deal. Y'all know the drill. And if you don't know the drill, this is the drill. Well, yeah, it's right there on the screen. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a second. I personally encourage, not on this list, one of my favorite wellness break activities to pitch. In light of playing an adorable, cuddly animal game, if you have an animal, alive or stuffed, that you can go give some good attention to, I encourage you to do that, particularly this wellness break. And if not, well, maybe postpone it until you can. But we will be back. I'll go ahead and run 3 minutes of ads. And as soon as that's done, we're going to come back and figure out this cheetah problem. So stay tuned. Welcome back. We have made it, and we are going to deal with the cheetah issue. The downside of having animals come from a farm zoo specific, they definitely do run a risk of being related to each other. So we have a pretty good male that's all grown up. So let's see about getting a pretty good female. Well, she's pretty good, but she also expansive. It's not like I don't have conservation points to spare, but you know, we still want to try and get what we can. Ooh. That's a good one. Ooh, a spotless cheetah? Ooh. And she has good stats. Let's do that. Okay. Hell yeah. I love it. Okay. Send to zoo. You can go here. Wait, is that? Okay, golden yellow with black spots. Okay, you go to storage. Now we're cooking. Tim? Mistypes and phone slaps. I'm not even sure what you were trying to type there, Pez, but I appreciate you trying to type something. Alright, let's see our spotless cheetah. Also kind of rendered in funky. I swear the color on them is usually better. I wonder if that's a settings thing I can change. Materials. Okay, a lot of things are... That might be why. I forgot I have this kind of set to largely potato graphics. Whoops. And this game can be pretty taxing on a computer as old as mine. I wonder if that would be a textures resolution thing. Atmospheric, screen... I just want to be able to see the animals better. That's the thing I really care about. Because I want y'all to also be able to see the animals better. Is that any different? Yes, it is. That's better. Oh, that's a lot better. Heck yeah. That's so cool. He just said yeet that box. Okay, this habitat needs to be in a work zone. I just realized it is not in one. So nobody's going to come feed these things. There we go. Okay. Now, go feed them. Do the capybaras look different? Oh, look at them! It's a little family gathering! It has no right. It has no right to be this cute. I love it. Oh, they're just walking in the middle of it. It's fine. Oh yeah, I promised I'd build a new staff room. Let's take care of that, and then there's an animal I want to look into. We might not be able to get it quite yet, or even in this stream. No, not toilets. Oh good, we're about to have more baby baras. But it's still one of the main animals from the new content pack I want to shoot for getting. How much? Oh, it's so expensive to do the big staff rooms. We'll get there. Hopefully by the time we're really branching out from this entry area of the zoo, we'll have money to be able to buy the big versions of the staff buildings, which are all significantly better. Oh yeah, and you need to be put in a work zone too. Yeah, there's a lot to manage in this game, so it's every now and then when I think about it and think of the fact that this is one of my major like depression games, it is a little weird to me to think that one of my favorite depression games is a game that requires so much direct attention, like managing work zones. And at some point, if I want to be even remotely responsible with all these animals in here, when these pups start aging up, we'll have to go in and be like, okay, who do we want to keep? Who do we want to release or sell? Do we want to keep any of them but not breed them and put them on contraceptives? All sorts of good stuff like that. Tickets are underpriced. That's what we love to hear. All right, let's try our 5 and 8 that we had earlier. That's not 5 and 8. Game. There we go. And 5? 4 is good enough. We have 22 animals. 20 of them... Okay, no, 18 of them are capybaras. I kind of forgot about our crested newts down here. Which, can we see? Maybe we can? Nope. Nope, that's just part of a log. Where are my newts? They're too minute. I think I'm funny. Yeah, seriously though, I'm not entirely convinced that these animals exist in here. Will you actually show me? You are there. God, you're so small. I thought you were bigger. I literally cannot zoom in any more than this without just passing through the thing. Oh, your face, friend. There we go. That's a friend. I've returned from the front. The spiders held strong but fell in disarray when the snake chute came out. Nice. Good work. Good work, Bogue. Way to hold the line. I'm not sure if you were able to listen while you were off at war, Bogue, but we have some new additions. We have many baby capybaras. We have so many baby capybaras. And we got 2 cheetahs. But yeah, so the thing I like doing with the cheetahs, as you saw me doing, was I enjoy setting up a little fake watering hole ambush for the cheetahs to stock up on, because they'll stock up and attack these things as an enrichment toy, and they are stuffed with like meat or something for the cheetahs, so it's like a food enrichment. So every now and then, if we're paying attention, we can come watch, and there will be a cheetah attacking this thing. It's very fun. I don't go into that much detail for every animal I put in the zoo. Where's my damn... Okay. Yeah, now we're starting to get people here. Put in all the bins, and then put in donations. People come out from the capybaras and go right to the cheetahs, or vice versa. We have 600 people in this zoo. Hell yeah. We're doing pretty okay. Released to the wild. One of any habitat species. It'll be a capybara. Is that your grandma's? Oh, catnip? Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just stuff an entire fake zebra full of catnip and just let the fastest land mammal on the planet loose. Oh, the zoomies, they'll know. Okay, but while we're doing this, yeah, I want to look at Przewalski's horse, because I am super stoked that they are in the new content pack. Przewalski's horse is a fascinating story of wildlife conservation. So strap in. I mean, you can read it here, and it'll probably do a better job. But I'm gonna give my version of it as well as I remember. So Przewalski's horse is like the most genetically true wild horse left on the planet. Because like if you think about like the Western United States, how there's herds of wild mustangs and whatnot. Those aren't the same wild horses that were native to the North American continent way back when there were little to no people inhabiting the place. Um, those horses are all gone. The wild horses that we have now are actually like domesticated horses from a different part of the world historically that just now live in sufficient numbers in the wild to fill the same ecological niche. Przewalski's horse is pretty much the last wild horse genetically that exists. And it got down, it was so close to extinction that it was considered extinct in the wild. There were like, I want to say it was less than 300 of these animals alive in the world at one point in the last like 50 or 60 years. And all of them that were alive were in captivity. And so there have been a lot of really intense breeding programs around the world to try and reintroduce this animal, both to just have numbers, higher than what they were, but also to be able to reintroduce it into its native habitat ranges. And they're actually able to do that. Yeah, so like 1,900 of them reintroduced and semi-wild in national parks and reserves in Asia, where they're native. Um, Reintroduced to Mongolia, China, Russia, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, and Belarus. And because they were extinct in all of those places. And there's one particular horse that had like particularly stellar genetics. And if I remember right, something about his genetics, this is more Pez's field and not mine. What could go wrong? Invasive species. Something like that, yeah. But yeah, this is more Pez's field, and by more, this is significantly more her field than mine. But if I remember right, there's this one particular stallion of Przewalski's horse that happened to exist in captivity that they found out his genes were super complex and historically like pure to the primal genes that make this horse as unique as it is, but to an extent that made him able to throw a lot of different genetic combinations regardless of who he bred with. So when trying to reintroduce a species like this that's been extinct in the wild, one of the biggest problems is, breeding, preventing inbreeding, like keeping the gene pool as big as possible when you only have such a small pool to begin with. But something about this one horse's genes just made him a blessing animal to be able to keep a huge gene pool intact as they reintroduce these creatures and try and help them recover. And so he died a long time ago, but if I remember right, I believe they cloned him, or and or just froze a bunch of that one horse's sperm to be able to be used, and they're still using his genetics today in the preservation of this animal. And it's such a cool story. It gives me such good warm fuzzies about just the state of wildlife management in the world today, when it's overall not that great. When animals of all shapes and sizes are going extinct or fast approaching that line very, very quickly every day. It makes me very happy to know this story. So now you get to know it too. This was one of the reasons I really wanted to play this today and get this content pack to begin with, was to be able to virtually participate in preserving this animal. So what do they need? Okay, 3 to 8 of them, up to 1 male, up to 7 females, unless they're in a bachelor group. Okay. Life expectancy is 25 years. Nice. It takes 2 years to be mature, and they are mature until death. But they only ever have 1 baby at a time. Takes a year, but they're not hard to reproduce in captivity. Good, good, good. They need a pretty decent amount of space. They like it cold. They have, wow, that's a broad temperature tolerance. So we've got that, and then A simple fence? Their guests cannot enter the habitat. I was fairly certain, but okay. So we need 3 of them. Let's see if we can't get any available here. Actually, I want to check and see. Do we have axolotls available yet? Let's just refresh to be safe. We do! I don't... We got an axolotl. Okay. That's what I wanted. I wanted at least 1. So we'll keep coming back to check. That's the wrong menu. Alright. Przewalski horse. Clear. Scroll down to find it. Yes. Okay, please. Please have specimens. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I don't want just one. Sex. I want both. Come on. We can only have 1 male, so I want to make sure it's a damn good one. Or I guess, okay, let's check females and see their genes. Ooh, wow, that's expensive. But those genes, though. That horse got them genes. Ooh, yes. He's a lot better than everybody else, and he is just barely... He's got his whole life ahead of him for breeding. Beautiful. Yeah, probably these 2. Just because we can breed up from there, and I have the points for it. Yes. I'm really excited about this. This was the main animal that I wanted to get into a zoo today, from the new content pack. Automod strikes again. Bogue, what were you trying to say? Oh, I see it now. Yeah, apparently I am allowed to say sperm. Chat is not. Hold on, let me click a thing. There we go. Yeah. There it is. Now you're allowed to say it. Okay, so we are going to build a path back around this way. Get it to 26, so it's the same. Oh, nope, we were at 23, I guess. Hell yeah. My thoughts exactly, sir. Why are you being... Oh, okay. Oh, because it wants to snap. Damn you. Stop doing that. Example number 100 and whatever. Why the pathing in this game gets funky. Because it does shit like that. There we go. So people can get around to see the cheetahs. And we can build our horse habitat right here. And then that'll be kind of our gateway into the mountains where we can put some other fun stuff. I think that's a decent plan. One of the things that I wish I was better about in this game was building zoos where just like everything about it just feels more like a real zoo. Just like there's terrain changes and there's a bunch of decorations and all sorts of other cool stuff. Like if you go into the Steam workshop to see the blueprints people make, because you can download blueprints from the community for what other people create to put in the zoo. And the things people make in this game are just incredible. Orangutans? All right, Bogue, we can do orangutans. Yeah, we can get orangutans in here, but I'm going to do the horses first. But yeah, the things people make in this game are insane. Like, it's so impressive. It really looks like somebody just made a 3D model that had AI animals in it, but was actually used to design a real zoo in development. Like, it doesn't cease to amaze me. But then there's me, where I can get kind of creative now and then, but for the most part, my habitats are flat, and they're square or rectangular. Every now and then I'll kind of branch out, maybe. No, I don't like that. Let's give him a long one. Ooh, cheetah gonna have babies. Hell yeah. Okay, let me finish closing this up, and we'll go see cheetah babies. I like the spotless cheetah look. I think that's so cool. Yeah. Hell yeah, I love orangutans. I'm a sucker for primates. When I was a kid, so fun fact about Ulf as a child. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Did you? Okay. That was one of them that already just appeared. Good gracious. I was like, when did I get a third? Oh, then we got a fourth and a fifth. But so, that's a lot of babies. For a cheetah, that's a lot. Follow me the fifth. Good on ya. Underpriced tickets? Hell yeah, it's because we have babies now. Baby animals of any species get more guests. Because who doesn't want to come see the adorable youngins? But yeah, so fun fact about child Ulf. When I was a kid, and like fourth grade, I did a report on chimpanzees. Just, all about chimpanzees. And as part of my my ELP class project for like the end of a year, or like near the end of a year. And apparently, like, not necessarily that it was a particularly good project for, an animal spotlight thing, but I guess the fact that I was in fourth grade when I did it was enough. But I actually got to go around the school and give my presentation in a bunch of different classes just because I was so passionate about freaking chimpanzees and knowing everything there is to know about them. Unfortunately, I don't remember a lot of it anymore. But for a significant portion of my childhood, they were my favorite animal, them and koalas. But it's to the point now, so like, if you're leaning over, just shitting them out, right? You ever eat so much that you end up having a litter of food babies? But like when you lean over, you're messing around on the ground or on your knees, and like you have to be on all fours. You put your palms down to the ground, right? That's what a normal person does. I don't. I go on my knuckles because when I was a kid, I pretended so much to be a chimpanzee. This is more natural to me. If I'm going to like hand on the wall or like, okay, fine, whatever. But if I'm going to be like crawling around on all fours for any reason, if I have my palms flat on the ground, that feels wrong and unnatural to me because I spent years crawling around on my knuckles because I just adored primates. Oh no, capybaras are about to inbreed. Oh no, 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 no. We can't have that. Now we get to the interesting side of things. So we're going to pause and we're going to go through some... Oh my god, there's so many capybaras. There's so many of them. Okay. Yes, and we'll do it by species. And then by sex. Alright. Angel is my original alpha male. Alright, my dude. Actually, there's a better way to do this. No, stop. Get me out of there. Oh no. No, sort by species. There we go. Alright, Enrique. Stud book. No, there's a compare mates in here somewhere. Oh, is it because you're a child? I can't compare mates with you. Can't compare your potential mates because you are a child? Okay, Angel should be good with pretty much any of the... Oh no. Okay. Okay, so Angel can't breed with Mercedes. Consejo, why? What is that? Oh, reduced fertility because of a recent birth. Okay, so it's just Mercedes that can't breed. Is that who is attempting? Yes, it is. Okay, you know what? You're gonna get released to the wild, Mercedes. You go on, get out of here. Release. Return to Monk. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. There's no way I'm gonna spell this right. No, no horny or get sent away. Pretty much, capybaras are not allowed. Yep, okay. Well, that's not a problem anymore. So, back to habitat design. For... Oh, shit. I don't have them researched, though. So I'm not going to have everything available to them that they could have. So we'll have to build a research center and get that done pretty quick. That's surprisingly close on my spelling. And also a surprisingly available amount of stuff. Okay, so we got that. We'll just get the water pipe. The water pipe is nice because it doesn't need a water treatment thing. It just is. They get safe water from it as is, but yeah, a lot of animals don't. Any other form of water in a habitat, whether that's an actual pool in the ground or if I give them like a watering trough, that does not fly. That's a fun one, but oh, that's obnoxiously big. And that's kind of hard to see the animals, so we'll give them this. Why not? Oh no. Just put bedding everywhere. Nope. There we go. All the bedding. Beautiful. I'm so stoked. I'm so stupid stoked about having these animals in the zoo. Scots pine. Yeah, sure, we'll give you a Scots pine. I imagine that would probably fit a little bit better than a tamarind. Okay, a large barrel to knock around. A plant screen. Hell yeah, they're gonna want a keyboard. They can play the keyboard. Oh yeah. Okay, front and center stage. Right there. I love it. And I don't imagine they'll want a ton of trees. Yes, you are able to name animals. Actually, that reminds me. I will wait to do that, actually. God damn it, I did it again. I thought I didn't, but I did it again. All the toys are attached to the building. Okay. Why was there... Okay, the bots are fighting. I thought there was a sword clanging in game, and I was very concerned about why anybody in my zoo was sword fighting. Okay. Real quick. Stupid pathing being stupid. This also comes back to bite me in the butt, laying out paths like this, but we'll see. Maybe it won't this time. Who am I kidding? It absolutely will. Maybe just doing it like that, though. Maybe that won't be as bad. You go away. Look at those little, listen to those little cheetah cubs purring. too cute. Oh my god, okay, fine. Not on a grid. Pathing. Pathing, why are you so dumb? How is that obstructed? There's nothing there. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Nope. Nope. That is not where you go, sir. Nope. What on earth, game? Why do you think that is okay? Oh my god, I'm aiming over here. Okay, apparently because it was so long. That was, I guess, the problem. Alright. You're getting moved temporarily. Just to be out of the way. There. Oh my goodness, okay. Name an orangutan after you? I can probably do that. Maybe, one of these days. There. Weird that it needs to be that angle, but okay. That'll do. That's all I freaking wanted out of this. There we go, people. Now you can walk all the way around the cheetahs to your heart's content. Oh, no thank you. That was terrible. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Now, you just go right back to where you were. Actually, you can just go right there. Yeah, we'll just put you right there. We'll move the plant screen a little bit. Right. Because of the stupid doggone thing. Game, let me click on the things I want to click on, for crying out loud. Split from group. Okay. Plant screen. Done. Okay. Now, it's time. There you are. Ah, yeah. Work zones. Edit the work zone. Beautiful. Yeah, I love it. Look at us go. Przewalski's horse. They're gonna come put him in. They're gonna do it. And we're gonna get to see it happen. Alright, y'all ready? I am so stoked. Oh, look at you, you majestic critter. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, here's the next one. Yes. Alright, how did I do designing your space, huh? Looks like pretty okay. So far, so good. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't want a ton of coverage because they're a steppe horse. Nailed it right off the bat. I mean, that'll be fine. There's another horse inbound. Yes. Oh, I'm so stoked. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a stocky ass horse. Alright, I have been falling behind, though, on my guest education. So, we're gonna need to fix that. And then, duplicate. Nothing's on the screen because we don't have power back here, but we can fix that lickety-split. We just go back to facilities, utilities, and we just throw up a solar panel. Solar panels can actually be close to stuff and guests don't get offended by it, so that's pretty handy. They're the only thing like that, though. Starting to get to where I would consider creating a different work zone. But expanding so slowly like this, just like one habitat or one thing at a time, it's hard to really plan for like a whole new work zone's worth of stuff. So, but we find, wow, I wasn't even actually paying attention to how much money we have. We have a lot of money. We've been doing really, really well with this zoo. I love it. Look at us go. People are going to be coming back here a lot, though, so let's get some recycling bins. Because people are terrible and don't know how to handle their own damn trash. And then we're going to get into some educational stuff, which I am very excited about. Look, there's just nothing here. They just don't want anything. Actually, these should probably be in the middle of the path so that they can serve both the horses and the cheetahs for donations. Okay. Yeah. Look at us go. We're doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alright, we're gonna... hard turnaround there, but okay. And then... there. Wanted to be able to make it clean. Yeah, look at this little zoo. I'm for it. You know what else I'm for? Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's what I want. I'm also for axolotls. Here's the deal, you name an orangutan after me and I won't use the scary knock for 3 streams after this one. Now that's a tempting offer, Bogue. Oh no. Oops. But Bogue, you see the thing is with that scary stream knocking, I did put it there for a reason. I did put it there to be used. So I'd be doing myself a disservice. Because if it's not going to get used, I mean, is it really worth having there at all? Oh, I love it. Look at those majestic pale horses. Others can use it, but not me. I suppose, maybe. Alright, Cheetah, what's the range on this thing? Duplicate. Let's get some people knowing about the cheetahs. angry cheetah decides to take it out on a box. I love that that's just a toy. Like, there's some super fancy, expensive things you can put in for enrichment for animals in this game. But then also, have you considered cats just fucking love boxes? Excuse me? No. On top of the fence. Okay. Everybody's got to know about these horses. Because if I was giving chat the whole story about these things, you'd better bet your ass I'm going to make sure that the people at my zoo know about it too. Do I still not have power? There? It's my... Oh, my solar panel's too far away. I thought it had a bigger reach than that. Alright, noted. Duplicate. Staff path so nobody comes up and breaks my shit. So the staff path guests mechanically cannot use. So if I had a guest path going out to something like a solar panel, it's a cat man. What do you expect? Like if I had a guest path like this, just going up to a solar panel or some other utilities feature, somebody will come up and vandalize it eventually, which is just them breaking it. Why low welfare? Oh no! What's wrong with your habitat? Oh, there's not enough shelter for everybody that lives in here. Oh. I see. And there's not enough water for everybody that lives in here either. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of some capybaras before we continue on. Okay. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay, Conseja and Juanita. We can keep. Teresa and Belicia, I feel like are probably... There's a decent chance they might be inbred. So Adelita, you can go, and Teresa, you can go, just on stats alone. Who's the other one? I already forgot. I looked away for half a second and already forgot everything I was working on. Okay, so I can't do it with you because you're too young. Alright, Rafa. You're gonna help me figure this out. Teresa. Alright, Teresa needs to go. I suppose I can have things playing though. Alright. Teresa, you're out of here. Why can't I release you? Oh, because you're pregnant. Damn. Okay. Yep. Kind of figured that. And none of the new... Ooh. Hold on. Pedro has low welfare. Pedro, you just might be my new stud. Because you have better stats, and you would only be related to one of the ladies. Alright, so Pedro it is. All the other boys gotta go. That's really gonna shore things up in there. That's the wrong page. Juan, Miguel, Eduardo, Rafael, Enrique, Antonio. Pedro's the one we want to keep. Pablo, Angel. Alright, boys. Adios. Let's hope I got the right ones. Okay, can't get rid of that Eduardo. He's probably still a child. Okay, how's that? Capybaras, you feel better? Yes, you do. I'll take it. Oh, God. Whoops. There's just a UFO platform hovering in the sky. Chad Pedro. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, work zone. To add this new thing. Both of these new things. Damn. I need a female. Axolotl. Okay, you want it to be a bit warmer, huh? Humidity, you want to be a lot higher. Oh no, I overshot. So like 70, 70, Let's see, do you like the nice temperature? Not quite, that is a little too... 67. 66? Okay, that's very niche needs. I'm a little surprised about it, honestly. What this? Animal is not in its ideal temperature range. Is your water not being treated? Oh, I probably just don't have the water temperature set to... That should be its ideal temperature range. What are you on about, dude? It must just be like a small spot. That's not a health hazard. Yeah, no, not at all. Not even remotely. Alright, let's get a few more things put in. Let's put in this sign. The guests want more of, like, everything. Food, water, energy, okay. They're happy with the amount of bathrooms, though. Let's go deforestation. Just a little educational sign. Seriously, what is it? What is your dealio? What are you unhappy about? Why are you not in your ideal temperature range? Everybody else is... Okay, maybe not. What is their ideal temperature range? Good gracious, why is this only now becoming a problem? I thought we were getting along just fine. $55 to $108. Everything about this should be just fine. I guess maybe it's too hot? Yeah, maybe it's too hot. Do I have too many heaters here for you? Okay. Let's delete one and see what happens. Alright, let's just delete all the heaters and see what happens. Yeah, this is weird. It's only now being an issue. Capybaras, why? Or is it too cold? Is that the problem? I really wish it would expand a little bit more on what the problem was. Okay, so it is that you're cold. Alright. Good to know. Now we've gotten to the bottom of it. We can fix it. Ta-da! Ta-da! We'll just slap 8 million heaters in here for my chili capybaras. The horses are breeding! Yes! Gonna have babies. the rest of yous? There you are. God, this really is just such a kind of a sad habitat, isn't it? But they don't want much, otherwise they'll be unhappy. Teresa's about to have babies. Which Teresa's the one I wanted to get rid of, if memory serves. God, I think it lied to me about you being ready to have a baby. What is, seriously though, what is the low welfare? Why though? Okay, it might just be the shelter thing. Shit, which one of you was it? It's not you. It's one of you two. Altan Sarnai or Chimeg. I think it was Altan Sarnai. Yes, yes, yes. It's not overlapping. Get out of here with that garbage. Fine. Fine. We'll shrink the size. Boom. You happy now? Good God. When are you just gonna lay down and have a baby? I want to see it, but like, I kind of got other shit to do too, you know? Watch, I'm gonna miss it because I'm looking up this one thing. Alright, I'm not convinced she's ever gonna have a baby, so we're leaving. Sorry, Chad, I hope you weren't too excited about it. Okay, what are some of these other things I realized I was needing to do? Alright, Teresa, where are you? You're getting out of here. I'm pretty sure it was you. Oh, maybe it wasn't. Oh, it was other Teresa. I got two of them, apparently. Not that Teresa. This Teresa. The not albino Teresa. Alright, you get out of here. Go away. Enrichment's low? Oh no. What's wrong with your enrichment? I just need more of it, I guess. Okay. Alright. We can work with that. Alright, Cappies. I guess you do have to rotate out enrichment, like, that is a thing. They just get tired of playing with the same stuff over and over, which is fair. I might not have them fully researched. That might be part of this problem. What's their plant feeder? Is it the square? Alright, let's try the flat one, huh? Still want different toys? How about an ice ball? Ice ball does it, okay. We wanted the ice balls today. Okay, but man, we're doing good. We almost have 1,000 people in our zoo. Holy crap. Oh, Conseja, no. Conseja, no, please. Are you one of my original ones? I think you are. Close my chat overlay for a second. Yeah, I think Conseja is one of my originals. Which she has... Yeah, she has killer stats. So, let's... Oh, no, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay. Yeah. We'll put her on contraception. There. That should solve that problem for now. But, before we move on, it is about that time again for another break. So, we're going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break. I will run some ads, and we will be back in a bit. Yeah, y'all know the drill. Here's the list in case you need a reminder. It absolutely has the wrong now playing. I don't know why it doesn't update like all the other ones do. But we're not playing Century, in case any of you were curious. But yes, I'll put up slideshow and we'll take a break and be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, we have returned. So, we were doing something. I do want to get a research center put in if I have room, so I can research my new critters. What's the European one look like? How goofy is it? Oh my. Oh no. They're all so obnoxiously large, but they don't take up a lot of side space, which is very European. Thank you, Hoban. Thank you for rubbing your butt on my microphone, buddy. You gonna come here and chill? Okay, thank you. What now? What is wrong with these things? I don't know what temperature you are not in. Okay, so you're cold. Maybe it is my water thing. I have a cat. I can only do so much for you right now, guys. Okay, how about that? Will that fix the issue? Apparently that will fix the issue. Good heavens. Who knew capybaras were so finicky about being cold? We're doing it though. The zoo's coming along pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Get my staff up. We'll want to hire another vet, because the vets are the ones that also do the research. So if an animal needs medical attention, if a vet is working on research, they may or may not actually go work on it, which is kind of dumb, but it is the way it is. Okay, research. Oh, I don't have research for like any of these guys. Dang. Also, I have not been giving my employees raises or training. I'm so sorry, employees. Everybody gets trained up. Yeah, everybody gets trained up. They are kings and queens and should be treated as such. I think I got it figured out, Bogue. They can... Oh no, of course I say that and... Why? The hell is wrong with you? Is it because it's raining? Also because it's 31 degrees outside? That might be part of the problem. I'm just gonna have to put a heater every 6 inches in this place. Good heavens. They are royalty. Yeah, they're a royal pain in my ass about this temperature thing. See, look at how blue these horses are, and they love it. It's just this one stupid capybara. You know what? We're gonna box you and unbox you. Maybe that'll solve the issue. Seriously though, what is your problem, dude? Okay, slightly less blue. Apparently just standing in that one spot was what was really causing the issue. It's Pedro the chat! It really is! Damn it, Pedro. Alright. Guests want more stuff, so let's build some more stuff for guests. Starting with, let's put an ATM right by the capybaras, huh? That's the wrong thing to click. Alright. Let's give y'all some sodas. Give y'all some energy. And maybe one more? Oh, I should build a restaurant. Ah, fine. Some water. Kind of fits the capybara theme. Water's no fun, though. Okay, now some food. Sure, have some fries. We could go way back with the fries. Hot dog squad. Okay, alright. And I think that'll probably be it for now. We'll get them added to the work zone, because that is half of what this game is. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Check for axolotls. Particularly any female axolotls. Nope, axolotls don't exist. As is usual. Water is good, it's all I drink now. You're a stronger man than I am. Alright, nature. What kind of fun looking thing can we get just to make guests happy? Let's get some trees. Trees are always good. Woohoo! That's right, woohoo. An olive tree. Sure, why not? A quiver tree? What the hell is a quiver tree? That's funky. Vet research complete. Sweet, what do we get for my horses? Didn't say. I forgot you have to actually go looking for that information. Maybe it was right the first time. Shit just got weird on me. Alright. But what I really want to do now, facilities. We're gonna step up our education game here by having some animal talk. We're not quite in a good spot to do it for the horses, but we can do it for the cheetahs. Oh wait, yes we can. Put some railings on it so that it looks good. Get our animal talk point right here. Species, okay. Link seating. Boom. So now, March, okay. March is good. That gives us time to pretty this place up a bit. Having a good scenery around these makes them more effective, because zoo guests are fickle, I guess. That is gimunganormous. Let's actually go to construction. We'll get some fancy stuff. Some centerpieces. Yeah, that's just kind of pretty. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any horses in here. Classic nature scene. Sure. What else we got? We gotta have something. Indian Elephant Temple. Indian Nature Scene. New World Nature Scene. Sure. We'll just throw in all the nature scenes around this one place. Oh my goodness, that's huge. Okay. Well, how are we looking on our beauty rating now? That's decent. Alright, we can do better. We can do better. Props. Let's see, what could we get? What could we get? Okay, wow, I totally missed all of the chat. Sorry about that. The only thing that really concerns me, water, it makes me think of, is this how much beer I used to drink? Yeah. Yes, Pez, we did. Excellent, back to lurking. Okay. Yep, thanks for checking in, Pez. Stage, we could put swans, or cranes? Cranes, I think. I don't think that's quite a crane, but we can do it. Decorative prop eggs? Yeah. Oh my, that is so small. That is not what I expected. Hi, Hoban. Thank you, buddy. Hello. Are you gonna come cuddle, or are you just walking on me just to walk on me? Boom. Scenery. Oh, yeah. Ah, thank you, buddy. Forgot we could do this and get some light up here for the night times. I don't think it'll do anything for our scenery, but that's okay. Fruit box. Bundle rolls? Hell yeah, let's get some bundle rolls. Do they have anything to do with Przewalski horses? Absolutely not. But they're fun. A flour sack, yes. Perfect. The guests are gonna love it. Or they're going to be completely indifferent. I am not sure which. That must be new. A log shed. That must be new too. I don't remember these. Although I favorited it, apparently. I'm just losing my mind, I guess. Red barn. Holy shit, that's huge! It would be fun to have the red barn over right by the horses, though. Watchtower, wheelbarrow. Hi, Hoban. Thank you for settling down, buddy. Those are gymongous. A gondola for, like, no reason. You could do a gondola for, like, no reason. And a wheelbarrow. Okay, how's our scenery rating now? Beautiful. I love it. Alright, we need an educator. I think we can finally hire one of those. As usual, we do the work zone shuffle. Oop. Okay, there we go. Oh, I missed the time for our talk, though. Oh well, that's okay. Man, we're already... Oh no! Hoban, thank you! Hoban has attacked. He has shaken the very foundation of the earth. Alright, sorry about that. I've been following the James Webb Telescope. Not really, no. I mean, if I hear something about it or like have the opportunity, I try and peek at it, but yeah, the Hoban quake, it strikes. It do like to do strike. And I think all those capybaras. I'm glad we finally figured out what their freaking problem was. Okay. Inspectors arrived. Alright, this is what we've been working towards. Let's see what the inspector has to say. They released images of Mars over the weekend. Oh yeah, are they good? I'm only assuming so if you're bringing it up. That research complete. Alright, what do we get for the horse? Toy enrichment. Okay, so we did get some new stuff. Education bonus, fun fact, food and... Fun fact? How do I view the fun facts? Is it Zoopedia? Research? Nope. Okay. Oh yeah, you just looked at them? Okay, yeah. I know I didn't get to orangutans, Bogue, but I was actually thinking I'll probably call the stream here soon. Just before I get too invested in any other crazy expansion projects, but it's about the time I usually try and stop an afternoon stream, because it's getting close to when Pez should be getting off work. Overlapping... Oh, okay. Fine. It wasn't overlapping earlier. There must... I think what does that is if there's one person that's straddling that thin line between them and technically standing in both. I think that's when it does that. Do I still... It did say that that one was about to have offspring, and then it never did. So, that means... Nice. That's what that means. Oh, there's a little horse. Look at that little sucker. Look at him go! Nice. So that means, Bogue, the next time that... Oh, overcrowding. Okay. Who's fighting? Zikamo and Falami. But that means the next time that we play this, which hopefully I'm hoping to get some more in this week, because my grazing season for work ended, so I should have a little more time to do some like afternoon streams now and then. And so I'll be able to get back to this pretty well, and it'll be my priority for the next stream, is to get your orangutans up and running. But I did go ahead over our last wellness break. I did go ahead and make a, yeah, well, mostly grazing season ends in like early October usually-ish, and I just don't have any other current projects lined up. So if somebody hits me with a, hey, I really need to do like 2 acres before the season ends, maybe 3 acres, I have time to do that if they reach out to me pretty quick, but much longer than that, and there just won't be time to take it this season, and I'll have to sling load it at the, in words, I'll have to sling load it into the front of next season. So it's mostly, season technically isn't over yet, but I don't have any viable leads on any jobs for the rest of this season, so I'm not expecting anything. I am expecting the season to be pretty much done. Look at this. Look at this face. Ah! Ah! Goofy fuck. He's so angry. You know, looking at this face, you would think that, yeah, he's looking up here, but if we go back, he's looking way too high. See, like, at least this one, she looks like she's about to fuck shit up. She actually looks genuinely angry. He just looks like he's having an existential crisis. But he needs to be released anyway. 510 conservation points for him. Not too shabby. And Mandala. Yeah, we'll release you too. But yes. So, I do believe that that will go ahead and do it for this stream. Thank you everybody for hanging out, for observing the animals. like I said, I should have quite a bit more free time, and this is a game I do want to come back and stream more of, just because, especially if it's like an afternoon stream when people are at work, but still want to like lurk and periodically check in if they're able to do so. Like, I like this as a nice, just chill sort of hangout for an afternoon stream. And it's really, really fun to get to the point of having a nice, big, sprawling zoo, and I would love to do that with you guys. But we'll figure out when that will happen at another time. Um, you can go ahead and hop on our Discord server. Let me put the link into chat one more time. If you want to keep updated, or there's a channel on there for you uh, to bring up games you want me to play. They don't have to be new games. It could be a, hey, I haven't seen you play whatever in a long time. Are you ever going to play that again? I would really like to see that. I enjoy hearing that from you guys. So you can do that in the Discord server there, as well as see my announcements for when I'm going to be streaming next, if it's not one of my regular stream times. Speaking of regular stream times, tomorrow is Two Stream Tuesday, so Bogue and I are going to be getting back to Project Zomboid, but we're going to be starting a new server that has mods, and I've been doing some single player practice getting to know some of the mods, and they're a lot of fun. I think they're going to make Project Zomboid even more exciting. So looking forward to streaming that tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I'm not entirely certain what we're going to stream for the evening. Feel free to hop onto the Discord and weigh in on what you'd like to see. I was thinking probably either Century, Age of Ashes, or Dead by Daylight, but it's not locked in at this point. I have plenty of other things we could play. I've been meaning to do Fall Guys at some point, so that is also a candidate, as well as a few other things. So I'll try and remember to put a list up tonight so you guys can weigh in and let me know what you think. And then lastly, just the reminder that it is September, so um, subscriptions are discounted for you to go support your favorite channels and creators on Twitch. If you feel that that is this channel, that's awesome. I am glad that you enjoy what we do to that level of financial support, but that's not anything I expect from anybody. I am just happy to have y'all here and hanging out. So, I think those are all of my end of stream announcements. Give me a second to think on it. Yeah, it is. So, everybody take care. Have a good rest of your Monday, and we will see you tomorrow at the latest.